What's up guys, this is Devil's Talon here, and in today's video we're going to be going over Megga, Dubs, and Assault's insane near 50 bomb in the Lackey Trio Cup. But before I get into the VOD review guys, if you do enjoy my content or find what I'm telling you helpful, please drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn notifications on. But without further ado, let's get right into it. As you can see on the screen, we have Mr. KNG Assault. Congratulations to him, he just got signed to Kungarna. And they drop 47 kills in this lobby, so absolutely insane amount of W keying. We're going to be taking a look at what they do, which makes them so successful. And it looks like, so they land at Fortilla, or Fortilla, whatever you want to say it. 50-50 Ocean Mega. Good comms right there. I really like the decision to pop Chug. Easy full shield. Good comms from Dub saying, hey, is metal being built close to me? Like, just trying to get information real good. Okay, this kid looks a little bit lost. So again, it's something I'm just going to talk about early. Look at the best teams in the world. What are they doing? They're dropping at mythic POIs and getting mythic loot. We've seen it in the scope. We've seen it with Benji Fishy, Mr. Savage. Just constant. I don't know who they're fighting, but apparently none of them really know how to build, apparently. But again, this is what you're going to be seeing in your trash, in your cash cups in initial rounds. So don't be surprised that you see players of this low quality, because you're going to need these easy frags to, as Assault gets a quick, literally, basically 1v3. They get the vault. And now you're going to come again to a huge point right up here. Let me get rid of this mad. It's annoying me. Talking about something that you're going to want to see in trios, and that is compact. You're going to see Assault, for this pretty much predominant entire time of this video, rock 2 P90s over a shotgun. That's how strong it is. He has a burst, the mythic burst for long range warfare, and then for up close, he's just basically abusing the P90. You've seen Scope use it. You've seen Benji Fishy abuse it in my previous VOD reviews. I've never seen thus far a player abuse a compact. They just nerfed they reduced 5 bullets from the clip. So Assault goes, okay, well, I'm just going to carry 2, so I have 70 at any time. And again, using mobility, they're using the boats. Now, things get a little bit scuffed here. There's some good things they talk about. They play extremely patient, and they don't push anything. So again, Assault gets beam, he backs off. Again, a good decision from Assault. Notice Dubs gets up here. So they kind of trade. Dubs does win it, but again, they don't push so much. Does a great job from Dubs right there. Again, we're just talking about that. He did not own that floor. Dubs, high IQ right there, breaking down the floor so Assault can come back so they can all get healed up with the splashes. And notice they're playing close together. Yeah, you got to know if you hear breaking with no really purpose, it's probably just decoys. And they're getting naded, and they're just doing a good job of being patient. It's good to be patient in these situations where you just kind of think what you want to do. And look, it's so smart again, using mobility crash pads and easy high ground now. And you're going to see that this causes them to end the fight real fast. Dub gets a knock. So turns the fight, and then boom, 2 P90s. Boom, easy. And then shaking down when it's safe to. It's going to be extremely safe if you're in a box with your teammate and you're shaking someone down, because they can hold just in case. So again, really good stuff. And they're going to, again, use that mobility to just continue to get these frags. They have 2 launch pads on Assault just alone by himself. So there's a highly likely that the other members as well have launch pads. Yep, so Dub says I have a pad. Good decision to go through this soul. This guy's looking a little alone, so they just boom. And so you're going to see they immediately pinch him, one on the wall, one up top, and abuses the P90. Boom, easy. Not even worrying about a shotgun. They place another pad. They find kids coming late in storm, and Assault gets absolutely fried here. Great job from Megga right there. Again, just getting The guy's on the zip line, so Megga immediately prioritize is the guy on the zip line, gets him to stop shooting, gets cracked, and Assault has time. And this is something that you can do. I wouldn't recommend being this split, but it's really not that big a deal because you're gonna be more than likely dealing with the worst players in these like first rounds of cash cups and stuff like that. So playing a little bit split, if you're definitely mechanically cracked or really good at W King, is not going to be an issue. If you wouldn't say that's your team's strong suit, I would recommend playing a little bit tighter. But again, this is 3 of the best players in the world. The AUG is so good for long range. I truly don't enjoy mid-range fights with the AUG, but I feel like the extra zoom in that you get with the AUG is really good for long range engagements and getting tags. I feel like it's an excellent storm surge weapon if you're playing in something like this. Obviously, your W King first game, you're not gonna, with 9 kills, you wouldn't have to worry about storm surge ever. So good comms, nice. Nice. Again, shaking down, a safe shakedown again. This is really smart again. They basically are spraying here through. Look, it's so good for these longer range engagements because you get so much zoom in. The new AUGs are really good for that. I really don't prefer them for mid-range fights. Good comms again. Say, all I have is P90. So realizing that he's not going to be able to get the kill, maybe telling Dubs and Megga, hey, I'm going to need you to just, Kovacs this kid out of the air one time because it's going to take me time to reload. They take the whirlpool and then they find kids. Again, mobility, mobility, mobility. Not going to change. No matter, this meta is about mobility and the compact. That's so unfortunate for that guy. Comms again, good comms, double dinked, good information. Good tags. Good, and then an immediate pinch. Boom, and he's going to switch to the other one, boom. That was such a good pinch. He has him in the box, and then Assault immediately just box dives. It turns that 1v1 into a 2v1. Now watch this. So good for long range right here. The mythic AUG, that guy just got fried. They were about to pat him anyways, and he gets that extra loot. Even they have more mobility. Good comps from Assault again, where he's landing. Good mechanics right there. Immediate cone, boom, nice box. Assault does a great job of tracking right here. Boom, look at these builds, great tracks. Even goes through Megga building over him. He's just maneuvering. He's pretending like builds aren't even there. He's spraying through constantly. Boom, hip fire is so good from Assault. That guy was a solo, just a little lost puppy. Get a nice little kill on the bush over there. We're going to watch this thing. It's over here. It's so good. Boom. This is what's so good about carrying. He doesn't box dive, but realizes this guy has the wall. And look at this. So look what something that you can always talk about in trios fights is pinching. And you're seeing a really good, this is a really good example of pinching. So we're going to back this up. Just the good things that he really does here. I'm going to mute it, turn it down to half volume. Oops, that's the wrong button. I apologize. Alright, so again, comms from Assault. Hey, more kids on me, more kids on me. Sprays out with the P90. Gets the wall one tap. Sprays through, immediately edits through. A right-hand peek. Notices a kid down below, so he knows he's going to just absolutely fry him with wood. He gets caught here in a little bit sticky situation, but look at what carrying the two compacts does. Instead of him having to worry about reload and spraying through, since he doesn't have an AR that that's going to be really good for applying pressure, the P90 is going to make you hold pressure as opposed to something as a burst. You're not going to be as concerned. And so he backs off and remembers, he keeps in his head, hey, I have this wall, I'm going to get my finish. And then he edits through, and look at this. So notice how Dubs is over here, Megga's over here, and Assault's here. And it's like this beautiful little converging triangle that just kind of swallows up this team that's just kind of a little bit lost, to be honest. Again, first round Cash Cup type vibes. But they're so congested and stuck together kind of all in this little box that literally that Megga Assault just literally just hound them, basically engulf them. And that's, again, pinching is so huge in team modes, especially when you have a knock. You know, 3v1s, 3v2s, you always want to pinch and be aware, and that's exactly where they are. They're literally converging on this one guy. Megga has this wall, Dubs has this wall, and Assault has this wall. This guy has a 0% chance of living just because of their ability to pinch. So we're going to turn it up, go back to normal speed.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Comms again. Hey, do you have a pad? Nope.
Yeah, right here. On me. 38. Fried off shield. The renegade right here.
Good comms. Marks. Always so good to mark. It just makes things so much easier right here. If you're going to stay right here, that quick little tap, it just reduces the cognitive load. They also, Dubs also got the grappler, I forgot to mention.
Alright, nice.
And boom, Megga Dubs just absolutely dominate there. Can't really say too much. They just end that fight so fast and being so good.
There's a team in the brick right here.
But they have the grappler, so again, mobility.
No, to your right, Dubs. To your right. 30. Okay. Megga, come with me.
Good comms. Good comms from Assault. Say, hey, come with me. Push this solo.
Ride that kid. Megga. Nice. Get in on the solo with me.
Smart. So again, why is this so smart? Why push over there in that situation where those kids are fighting? There's multiple kids up. You know there's a solo here. You're going to have two. You have Megga and Assault, which are really, really healthy. Dubs is sitting back healing. So, boom. And you're going to see a Metro Classic right there. Right there. So you saw something in... When I reviewed Scoped, it was just literally, it was a ramp Metro Classic with a P90. Assault, no different here. It ends fights fast. Unfortunately for Assault, that guy had the mythic, launcher, which only one player is going to have. So not something you're going to deal with. He definitely will finish that kill.
Bro, he's so weak.
So they're so split, and it's not that big a deal. Boom.
I shot him down on you.
Great job. Great comms again from Assault, knocking him down so he can finish that fight. He knows he's weak. So Dubs is already there. I'm grappling on these kids, getting this high ground already. Now they got even more mobility with a launcher. A little bit surprised he continues with the Mythic AUG as opposed to, since he dropped one of his P90s, I would have expected him to pick up the Gold Scar.
I'm jumping on that kid, Megga.
Good comms again. I'm jumping on this kid. Just giving his teammates information.
Bro, this kid just keeps drinking. Megga, you're muted, I think.
Unfortunately, calm under unawareness. Good awareness from Assault to just be like, hey, you're muted, like unmute so we can talk and calm. And again, P90 just finishes the fight. We've seen only a couple shotgun kills, and that's early on from Assault. So again, abuse the P90. Look, and he even drops his Mythic AUG for a purple P90. If you don't believe, that's just super, super strong. Comms from Megga, boom, or sorry, Dubs, excuse me, on me. It was just a little easy lost pup solo. And then again, mobility right here, mobility.
Okay, I'm going north.
Comms from Megga right there, or God, I keep saying Megga. From Dubs right there.
I'm in. My wall.
And look at this, they just pinch.
What the fuck?
He's just suicide RPG. Jeez, that's so unfortunate.
I think it's RPG kid. I'm healing. No, I killed RPG. Okay, nice. I'm healing with W. You should grab RPG, Megga. You should probably grab RPG.
So, Assault calls
When you get the RPG.
to get the RPG because it's gonna be good for endgame.
No, the RPG. You killed the RPG, right? Oh yeah, you're right. I'm here.
Boom.
One shot.
These guys are a little bit lost. Again, P90. Just so much pressure.
Nice.
Boom. They're finishing fights so fast. That's what's so good about the P90. It's just a fight finisher. And if you get to him, definitely abuse. Mobility. Again, so in wood. Boom. Immediately gets in.
Dead. Other one on me.
Then boom. Kind of again exploits right there. Boom.
Double peen, dude.
Double peen. I love it.
Oh, double peen, man. What do you mean? Shotgun?
Comms to shockwave. And so
Bro, this kid's like on the ramp.
comms.
I'm getting height. I have height.
Really good mechanics. Building mechanics get height. Super Super, super good from assault right there.
On this kid's head. Laser, 1 HP, 1 HP, 1 HP.
Comms, boom.
I'm in his box. Dead.
And exactly, dude, double P90 is so strong.
Reloading my guns.
Great job from Megga right there. I just something I want to talk about right there is that Dubs was a little bit aware right there that he was out in the open shaking down. He can definitely get headshot snipe while he's doing this. So look what Megga does right here. It's a little minor thing, but Megga again, boom, builds 2 walls and a cone for 2 layers of protection while he's shaking down to make sure it holds. Just something a little bit smart, being aware. Really great awareness.
I can impulse, I can meet your class again.
Again, Metro Classic, something you saw scope to be used with this setup. Does it constantly.
Another team behind. This kid's cracked off shield. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, careful. Team on the mountains. I'm on a wall.
On a wall, boom.
One shot. On me. I got lays. Above. I need to pop minis.
The comms from Dubs are really, really, really good. His comms are so good. His comms are really, really, really strong.
I mean, we're getting third party. We're getting RPGs. I blocked it.
Their comms are actually very, very good.
Popping a big and then I'm coming up.
They're so vocal. I love it. I love that it's just information constantly getting spewed out.
Okay, I'm gonna chill then for a second. I need mats. I'm like an old body. I'm chilling. No, I'm shocked again.
It's these kids and then a duo. I don't have any mobility, so I'm cranking for height.
I have height.
Again, so good view of mobility for height.
There's a team down the hill. I don't have bigs. I have bigs here.
I have two. Can I have a big? Got me. Just bad. Actually, pick it up.
I'm going on height.
One crack, I got 1 hit. 30 white.
Boom,
Nice,
so good.
On the old build fight. On the old build fight. I have height.
Actually, I need these.
Keeping height again, so good. Just again, using the mobility. Mythic loot mobility doesn't change. In these last two chapters, it's mythic loot mobility. Great job. A kid got put in the Taj.
Yeah, on me. One shot.
Boom. He actually did drop the other P90, but again, still finishing with the 1 P90. Prioritizing it late. I love this. I'm going to talk about it just for a little bit. Again, I love having a charged shotgun in any mode late, because you usually have kid shambles, usually have kids really low HP, no mats, and these big cracks for the charged shotgun is so good. So that's why I believe he would definitely drop that P90 that he was been rocking pretty much the entire match. Just because late game, you got kids that are low on health, and what a charged shotgun shot, usually 100 with kid shambles, is usually going to end a fight. So, last unfortunate little person.
Holy fuck.
47 bomb right there. So again, that was Assault, Dubs, and Megga's 47 kill game. Absolute clinic on how to W key Assault, showing the strength of the compact. Again, abusing the mythic loot and abusing mobility, which has been blessed to competitive players in this season. And it's stuff you're going to need to do if you want to place high in these trio cash cups, at least in the round 1 in the first couple of games. Round 2, I believe, will be more scrim style and more what we're used to seeing, more stacked, obviously, with better players in there. But just an overall whole, the strength of the compact cannot be ignored. It is a gun that you need to get, especially if you're going to be W King. It's just... You need to have a compact. You need to have so much DPS. You need to be abusing the mythic loot. You need to be getting drops or going to drops early on. That's going to net you this mythic loot. That's going to give you the mobility and the presence. That's going to allow you to pretty much fly around the map, kill teams quickly. You need to be also heals. Chug Splash is so huge. Again, Chug Splashes are so good for these team modes. Everyone can be healed, especially if you get one tagged. And then just awareness, always be constantly aware. And one big thing I really want to highlight in this, for this particular trio, the comms were absolutely excellent, so good. And I believe they ended up finishing 7th in the Lacking Cup, which is really good. And I believe that is, again, just a testament to their comms, their ability to understand the meta. And that's what the best professional players do, is adapting to the meta. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.